Hi everyone and welcome to the next module. In this we are going to discuss how depreciation and amortization works. Okay. So whenever you make any expenses, right, as a small business, whenever you expense something out, you can either expense it in the income statement straight away or you can capitalize it in the balance sheet. I'm going to explain using Excel what it is, but let us first just go through it and then understand. So when you expense something out in an income statement, you reduce your profit and you reduce your taxes also. So the profits will go down, so the taxes will also go down because taxes depend on profits. So profits goes down, taxes goes down also. When you capitalize it in balance sheet, then whatever you capitalize out of that, every year you claim something called as depreciation if it is a tangible asset, amortization for intangible assets. So what does this depreciation do? This depreciation again goes into income statement and reduces profits, whereby again reducing taxes. So means conceptually what is happening when you depreciate something, you can either take the expense completely, right? When you expense something out, you have two options. You can take the entire expense in this year, reduce this year taxes, or take expenses gradually so that you reduce this year taxes as well as next year's taxes. Now how to make a strategy around this? As a small business, if you think your profit is very high this year and you want to reduce your taxes this year, maybe you can do certain expenses which are which may be allowed, right? And you can expense it out to reduce your tax incidence. Same way, if you're thinking that your future taxes are going to be high, so instead of taking like expenses this term, you can take expenses gradually, you can recur them gradually so that your future taxes goes down. So let's go to Excel and understand it. So I'll write down the entire income statement, I'll write down the balance sheet, and I'll explain how it works. So income statement, it starts with income. You reduce direct cost. Direct costs are also known as COGS. You get gross profits. You reduce indirect cost. You get operating profits. These operating profits are also known as earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Then you reduce depreciation as well as if you have amortization, that too. Okay. You get earnings before interest and tax. You reduce interest from it. You get earnings before tax. You reduce taxes from it. You get profit after tax or earnings after tax. Okay, this is how the income statement looks. Balance sheet is easy. Balance sheet has assets on the left hand side, liabilities on the right hand side, and shareholders equity on the right hand side. So assets equals to liabilities plus shareholder equity. This is balance sheet. Now let's say you're small business and let's say at the beginning of the year you purchased a new MacBook Pro, right, for $2,000. Now you have two options with this spending. So you have spent money for your business. You have bought a new MacBook Pro, right, which is costing $2,000 at the start of the year. Now you can do couple of things with this $2,000. The first strategy will be to expense it out this year, all of 2000. Okay, this is the first strategy. Expense it out this year, all of 2000. So this $2,000 you will claim as expenses. Where will this go in income statement? Let's say this goes in indirect cost, $2,000. Okay, and this $2,000 will reduce your profits. So profit goes down. Then your earnings before income and tax goes down. This earning before taxes go down. You save on taxes. So let's say your tax rate is 30%. So you save on taxes $2,000 into 30%. So whatever is the tax rate, you multiply spending by that. Okay, and your profit will go down. So $2,000 it will go down by net of the amount. $2,000 you have spent, so profit is going down by that, but you have saved some taxes. So 30% of $2,000 you have saved. Okay, so net impact will be 2000 minus 30% of 2000. So $1,400 your profit goes down by. So once again, when you spend anything, let's say you bought a new MacBook Pro, the first option is you can expense the entire thing as a small business. So you can claim it as an indirect cost, right? So your operating profit will go down by 2000. Your earnings before tax will go down by 2000. Your earning before tax also goes down by 2000. Then because your profits are going down, you're saving on taxes. How much is the tax saving? $2,000 into 30%. So that is $600. So you're saving, this will be equal to $600. So you're saving taxes worth of $600. So net impact is your profits, the net profit goes down by 2000 minus the impact of taxes. So $1,400 is the net profit loss for you because of spending additional money. This is one possibility. Second possibility is you can create an asset called as laptop of $2,000. Okay, and let's say you decide to claim $500 depreciation every year. Now there is a CRA sheet where they mention which assets and how much to claim depreciation by. So you need to be aware of that. But assuming for the simplicity purpose that you can claim $500 of depreciation every year. So how will that work? So I'll copy this. I'll paste it here. So how will that work? So you will create an asset in balance sheet. So laptop, $2,000. Okay. As the year passes, you will claim depreciation $500. Okay. So net asset that is left, that is asset after claiming depreciation, $1,500. So you start the year by $2,000 worth of laptop, you claim depreciation which reduces the asset, and you're left with $1,500 of net asset. Okay. Now this $500 depreciation, this will flow into income statement. Where does it flow? So income remains same, direct cost doesn't change, indirect cost doesn't change, it goes here. So depreciation is an expense, so you will reduce depreciation from operating profits. So your net profits before tax goes down by 500. So interest, whatever you pay, so this earnings before tax also goes down by 500. Then again, if your profits are going down by 500, your taxes will go down. So how much will the tax reduce? $500. Let's say 30% is the tax rate. So 30% is the tax rate. So your taxes will go down by 150. So the net impact is 500 minus 150. That is 350. 500 minus 150. That is 350. So the net impact of the taxes will be net impact of depreciation will be profit going down by 350 at the end. So depreciation is claimed in the income statement, the earnings go down by 500, the earnings before tax go down by 500, taxes reduced by 150, net impact is profit goes down. Now this will continue until this $2,000 of asset goes to zero. So this is year 1, same thing will happen in year 2, same thing will happen in year 3, same thing will happen in year 4. Okay, so instead of claiming your expenses in 1 year itself, you can claim it in 4 different years. This is the second option, that is you can create an asset and claim depreciation. So once again, as a small business, you can do 2 things. Either you expense your expenses or you capitalize them. If you expense it out, the current year's profit will go down, current year taxes will go down. If you capitalize it, current year's as well as next few years profits will go down, as well as next few years taxes will also go down. So as a small business, if you think that this year you are at a very high tax bracket, but you think the taxes will go down in future, you will expense it out. If you think that currently your business is doing not that well, but the business may pick up next year, so if it picks up, you may have to pay higher taxes, then you can capitalize it. So this is the strategy that small business has to implement and has to think through. Okay, so let's complete the PowerPoint. So expensing, it is taken as an expense in income statement. It reduces earning before tax by the expense amount. It reduces taxes, and profit goes down by net amount. Okay. If you capitalize it, there are few steps, like you will get some problems in your exams as well as in the assignment. So follow these steps, okay, to do it. If you capitalize it, you create an asset, you calculate yearly depreciation, you reduce the asset by depreciation. Depreciation is taken as an expense in income statement. It will go under depreciation. The earnings before tax goes down, right, by the depreciation amount. There are certain tax savings because of that, and the profit goes down by the net amount of 5 and 6. Okay. So I'll be uploading an assignment based on, like, your assignment has a question based on this. Try and do that, right? Try to follow these steps. It is little difficult, and hope you do it. It will also show up in your exams. Thank you for listening. See you in the next